Hello you beautiful souls, welcome here. Today we've got a love reading, and in this one we are going to look at what can your connection with your person give you. I've got 4 piles of cards for you to choose from. I will insert the picture of the piles in a second. As always, please take your time, listen to intuition. You can say the name of your person out loud or in your mind to connect to them better, and then choose a pile that attracts you the most. Let's go. Hello my beautiful pile number 1, or everybody who chose the 17 elephant. Let's see what can your relationship with your person give you. And we've got the 8 of Wands, Fortune, Temperance, Money, 9 of Wands, and Letter. It all started very fast. This connection you guys has started really fast. It feels like a whirlwind of emotions, of excitement, feeling really lucky how it all came about. Maybe the meeting was very strange and unexpected. There is this fast, speedy communication, back and forth, lots of passion. This almost feeling of winning a lottery, getting lucky, getting somehow blessed, and I don't know, it's almost like your life got enriched when you met each other. It's like I see the value in this connection. This is precious and makes me feel so good, and everything is going so fast, and it's so exciting, and I'm experiencing the whole range of emotions. It could also be that the things you did together, it felt like an elevation. The whole connection must have felt like an elevation, something that's another level. For example, if you had a history of dating people who were really calm, didn't take you out of your comfort zone too much, were kind of maybe even financially not doing too well, and then meeting this person, whether they are a man or a woman, the whole new level of experiences, maybe like flying on a private jet or something like that, or going to Michelin restaurants and trying crazy expensive dishes, food, or traveling together, or even if it's not financially very expensive or valuable, communicating with them, being with them felt like a new level, like a level up in your relationships, in your love life. Interacting with this person, it's like I got lucky, I won a lottery. That's what it felt initially, and that's what it gave you. For some reason, you guys, I feel like there might be a case of love bombing for some of you, where this person was very active in your life from the beginning, very, very kind of present, very involved, investing a lot in you, giving you compliments, bathing you in their love, in their affection, possibly even giving you gifts for some of you. It feels a bit like love bombing, like very overwhelming, to make sure you are there, that they've got you, I should say. But what's happening now is a 180, totally different situation. With this Temperance, I feel like nothing much is happening. A very stale period in your life for whatever reason. For some of you, it might be that you took a pause with this person, that you have decided to possibly separate, or maybe not engage as much. Maybe life took you apart, or you were forced to put your love life on the back burner. This is not important right now. Maybe your person did this, maybe you did this, but I feel like practical stuff, both of you are focusing on practical stuff, on money, on finances, very heavily right now, trying to accumulate money, trying to feel more secure, maybe putting a lot of effort in your career. Why is it that money is so tied up in this reading? Like a key factor, money, resources. Right now it's this connection feels really calm, like nothing is happening, really calm water. I don't feel that there is a huge argument, conflict, disagreement, battle between you, nothing like that. Aggression, no. But also not much emotion, not much exchange. Definitely not like how it was in the beginning between the two of you. It's very calm, very calm. What can it give you in the future? We've got this Nine of Wands and letter. To be honest, I'm sensing this distrust and feeling like you cannot trust the situation. This person is not making you feel comfortable, maybe because they disappeared, maybe because this connection what's the word, got flat, or the flame went out. Even though there was fire from the beginning, now you are very discerning about it, and in the future it's like, I don't feel that you can trust this situation easily, this connection easily, something doesn't add up for you. And even if they reach out to you, even if they try to talk, I feel that there's this internal fear or discomfort within you because of inconsistency. This was not consistent. Maybe the effort wasn't put into this connection consistently. And you don't do well with these ups and downs. Yeah, there is this distrust. I want to clarify this Nine of Wands. It's almost as though there could be a potential in this connection, but you are wary. You are wary. It's like, I've been bruised by the situation. I've been wounded, and I don't like to feel this way. What is this Nine of Wands about for pile 1? No, you don't trust them. You don't trust them. That's it, yeah. I keep getting the same message. Even if deep inside of you, you would have liked them to reach out, or maybe to get some closure, to communicate, you just cannot unsee what you saw in the past. You cannot unsee where you are currently and how much time has passed. I've passed my English, you guys. I apologize if tense doesn't work out, tenses and my grammar. I see you closing your heart to them. I'd rather be on my own than constantly doubt my partner. I'd rather be on my own than feel left out in the cold, or feel taken advantage of, or feel like I'm somebody who's in it for the good times and out when things get a bit practical and there's more routine and challenges rise. Somebody who cannot support me, be on my side through struggle. We clarified the Nine of Wands with the Queen of Swords, the Nine of Wands, with the Queen of Swords, with the Two of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. A lot of self-sufficient energy, a lot of independence, and no bullshit attitude. No more. No more. I'm not gonna let you hurt me. I'm not gonna let you fool around with me, string me along, confuse me. Even if there was a chance to start over, I feel like you would resist it. You would resist it. You're not in a very good place about this connection continuing or getting back to where you left off in the past. It's like almost getting like, there's so much time that passed. What do you want from me now? That's the phrase I have in my mind, with this Temperance being in the middle of your spread. Where have you been all this time? Why did you put me on pause or something like that? How am I supposed to trust you now? Let's look at the bottom of your deck, you guys, to see the background story. We've got the Nine of... Oh my gosh. We've got the Nine of Swords. Absolutely, yeah. That feeling of anxiety, feeling overwhelmed, not being able to sleep at night, dealing with intrusive thoughts, maybe guilt or shame, thoughts like maybe I did something wrong, maybe I made a mistake, maybe I said something wrong, why is this person treating me this way? And I feel like there is this exhausted, tired state that you are in. I don't want to feel this way again. I don't want to go through sleepless nights. For what? For what? Let's look at your oracle cards. Yeah, this is interesting. This is very interesting. We've got this card, no place like home. I feel like all you want in your love life is to feel safe and secure, and almost this Cancerian fourth house energy I'm getting. Maybe you saw home in this person initially. Maybe you saw that future, that cozy nest you could build together, family possibly, but then with time you realize that it's just there are too many obstacles, and the other person is possibly not seeing the future the way you do, and it's almost you're not asking for too much. You just want those normal simple things, to feel safe. And this Nine of Wands energy is nothing like that. It's too far from feeling safe. It's actually the opposite, the state of being suspicious, worried, having to defend yourself, having to defend your personal boundaries. That's what this situation, this connection has taught you. And then we've got this card, willpower. Yeah, very similar to this Nine of Wands. It's like, even though I might be still drawn to them emotionally, I've got to be strong, I've got to be logical, have to look at the situation with sober eyes, and gather all of my courage, all of my willpower to focus on myself, I do feel like you guys are very strong, and right now there is this battle of logic, rationality, reason, and emotions within you. And then what's interesting, we've got these two cards. The first one is Pisces, and it says intimacy, intuition, and compassion. And then we also have this card, inner peace, and the imageries on these cards, the symbols are very similar. We've got these two fish on this card, and then we've got these two, oh my gosh, it's so difficult, the camera is turning around, these two fishes here. Very similar, almost like reflection imagery. Maybe some of you are Pisces in this connection. Maybe your person is Pisces dominant, like Pisces Mars, Pisces ascendant, or you are. It does feel like this connection was very emotionally binding, like you could click emotionally, you could understand where the other person is coming from emotionally. It was very nurturing, I do feel as well. And now I feel that you are in a space where you just want to feel safe. You want to feel safe and you want to feel at peace. Like you don't have to look behind your shoulder to check if somebody is stabbing your back, or if somebody is manipulating you, or taking advantage of you. You just want to feel safe and in a flow. Possibly you are trying to grow spiritually, doing your spiritual practices. Again, I don't feel like this connection, at least for now, has something tangible to offer you, like solid and practical, as family, as stable union. Let's get some more cards. Pile 1. What can this relationship give you? Pile 1. We've got this card, let your friends help you, and it says ask for and accept support from others. Yeah, there is a lot of loneliness here. I'm gonna deal with this on my own. This is my problem, these are my mistakes, this was my choice. Nobody wants to hear about my issues, about my worries. I'm very strong, I've got strong willpower. I do feel like sharing, speaking about how you feel, your concerns, your worries. I feel like you'll feel better people around you in general, with there's no place like home, I do feel that there are people around you who are genuinely concerned about you and your life, who see that you're going through difficulties. Maybe you're closing off from them as well. With this Nine of Wands, it's like isolating yourself, being on your own a lot, not sharing as much about where you are in life, what you're up to, how you feel. Let's get some more cards. Pile 1. What can this relationship give you? Okay, we've got this card and it says purification of fire. Bare essentials, the naked truth, wholeness. For me, this feels like facing the truth, facing the reality of this connection, and getting down to the core, not trying to kind of... I feel like you're already there, you guys. With this Nine of Wands, I feel like you're already there. You see what's happening, you see that maybe you see what's not happening for some of you, and you just want peace. You just want to deal with the reality, with the fact that maybe you need to cleanse yourself, your mind, your heart, and your energy from this situation. I do feel like some of you might have blocked this person, or considering that, just totally detaching and focusing on your own well-being, your happiness and internal peace, rather than thinking of the future with them or feeding energy into that connection. Just getting very real. That's what I'm mostly feeling from your reading. Getting very real with what you feel, what's hurting, possibly doing shadow work, and getting real with what do they bring to my life right now. What are they bringing and offering? How are they contributing? Are they here? Are they talking to me? Are they giving me attention? Are they loving me? And then seeing, working with what you've got, I should say, or what you haven't got. And at the bottom we've got this card, the Temptress, and it says seduction, deceit, a broken promise. Exactly what I was feeling throughout this whole reading. Why did it start so good? That's the feeling. Why did it start so good? Where are you now? If you were love bombing me in the beginning, if you were promising me so much, if you were investing so much and painting this beautiful picture of the future or whatnot, where are you now? And apply this metaphor however you feel, however it feels right to you, about where are you now, physically or emotionally. Let's get some more cards. Pile 1. What can this connection give you? Pile 1. What can this relationship with your person give you? Yeah, you see we've got this card, emotional withdrawal. You need it more so than the other person, or you need it at this point. You need to tend to yourself, to your own garden, to your soul, to your heart, to find that inner peace again, to cleanse yourself and just be on your own a little bit. I know not everybody likes to hear that, but for some reason I feel like there is something better for you on the horizon, better than this situation for sure. Something that will be long-lasting and more promising. It's like underlying feeling I'm getting for this pile. Let's get some general advice in regards to your love life. Pile 1. What advice do you need in regards to your love life? We've got this card, Flame of Love, and it says, allow the infinite power of love within you to radiate unconditionally in all directions, yet stand tall in your sense of self and in your own truth. The healing power of love will help you burn through all illusion, and you will discover new possibilities. This is a powerful time of transformation, ideas, creativity. Yeah, compassion, forgiving, and sending them unconditional love because how they were behaving, what they did to you, they had their reasons. They probably also have been hurt in the past. And their traumas, their pain is not your responsibility. And you don't have to carry this burden on yourself and put very strong rigid boundaries from other people and push everybody away just because of this one situation. And I love this message: the healing power of love will help you burn through all illusion and you will discover new possibilities. Exactly what I was feeling, dealing with the things that you thought were real, realizing that maybe reality is a bit different, and then preparing for a new chapter, healing yourself, cleansing yourself, and getting ready for better love, better experiences, better connections, and possibly friendships. People around you can help you on your journey. Let's get one more advice. Pile 1. Advice in regards to your love life. We've got this card, reach out. And it says, we know you're reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help where offered as it is about the emotional benefits and learning that it's truly okay to accept support however it's presented to you. You guys, don't shut yourself off. Don't shut yourself off from the world, from your family, from your siblings, from your friends, just because you couldn't trust the situation, or you blindly trusted it and it deceived you, or couldn't deliver what it is that you needed or wanted. Don't get this wounded soldier who kind of isolates themselves and not allowing any more happiness or joy, or giving a chance to other people and potential partners to enter. Continue opening up, continue cultivating this acceptance, receiving love, receiving help, receiving support from others. I feel like it's important. And again, I do feel that there's somebody new on the horizon for you. As soon as you open up, as soon as you start trusting again, and not painting other potential partners, not throwing shade of the past on them. You're gonna be the same, you're gonna be just like them, or you're gonna betray me, you're gonna cheat on me, you're gonna lie, or whatnot. Giving people some benefit of the doubt, if you can say that. Yeah. So this is all I have for you, pile 1. I hope this reading was helpful to you. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed, and I wish you lots of happiness and loads of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 2, or everybody who chose this rose quartz stone. Let's see, what can your relationship with your person give you? And we've got the Emperor, Prison, 9 of Swords, Enemy, 6 of Swords, and Frivolity. Ooh. Today we've got heavy readings. Maybe it's the eclipse day today, eclipse in Scorpio. But let's do this. I do feel like it's not an easy connection. It hasn't been. Caused you a lot of worry, caused you a lot of stress and anxiety and struggle. Something about this person, I do feel like the way they showed up for you in the beginning, when this connection has started in the past, was very trustworthy. Possibly they were someone you could learn from, you could gain some wisdom, some knowledge from. They carry almost this fatherly figure, somebody very dependable, somebody very reliable, stable, wise, emotionally mature, possibly focusing on success, on career growth. but something in their life was kind of unfortunate. I don't know what it is. Something in their own life is, I don't want to say is the problem, but is the factor, negative factor affecting this relationship. Maybe they've got some ties, and you know what kind of ties there can be. Maybe they're taken, married for some of you. It doesn't have to be the case for everybody. For a few of you, this person could be married or taken already in a serious committed relationship. For others, they could be stuck in some institution. Maybe they are in army, or maybe they are a diplomat and they are not very present, and they struggle to be, there is a difficulty for them to be tending to their love life, to be present with their partner. It could be also the case of them being tied to their family, their parents, maybe living with their parents, maybe having to take care of elderly, and there's some other priority in their life, and I don't feel like they're very happy in it, but they stick to it. They stick to it, they continue doing whatever it is, maybe focusing solely on their career. It's like workaholic tendencies, and I've got to reach that top, become the CEO, or do that project, and cannot have any rest, cannot distract myself. Something is keeping them restricted. And that was the case in the past all the time. Again, you guys, if this is not your story, if this is not your situation, probably don't watch this reading. It's not for you. Don't waste your time. Choose another pile or another reading altogether, as I always say. What's happening right now is that I feel like you're going through such a difficult emotional period, possibly struggling to sleep because you have these intrusive thoughts in your head, feeling worried about the future. Will things ever change? Will they ever improve? Will this person change? Will they see my point of view? Will they compromise? Can I even trust them? Have they got the best intentions in heart? My best intentions. I feel like many of you just want to be free from the situation at this point. Just want to feel at peace. Just want to sleep peacefully at night, not think about this situation, not want to. There's almost this mixture of guilt and sadness and confusion. And maybe other people are also poking at that wound. Like, how are things going with so-and-so? And you've got nothing to say, because they don't contribute, they don't show up, they just on their own doing their stuff. Heaviness, a lot of heaviness, and not feeling supported, even though the way they show up for you, their whole persona is very how they want to be seen by you, somebody very supportive, like a provider, protector, somebody stable, somebody reliable, but in fact they are stuck in some situation, in some limbo, in some restricted environment, and you have no access to them or to their life or their love. What I see this connection giving you in the future, I feel like at some point you'll just decide that you need your peace. You want your peace. You want your, you want to go to calmer shores, safer shores, and you want to live in harmony. You want your life to feel lighter, to be transformed. You cannot continue thinking the thoughts you constantly think, if it makes sense. I just want to leave this all behind and move on. For some of you, it might be even physically move on, travel, relocate. For others, it's mentally. I'm done with thinking this, trying to rethink the situation over and over, trying to find solutions. It's not my job. I just want to move on. I want to look at the bottom of your deck, you guys, to see the background story to all of this. We've got the Ten of Cups. That's the most painful part. That feeling that this connection had a potential. You could be happy together, you could build a family, have kids, have a stable union, stable commitment together, have this cozy nest and happily ever after situation. That's why it hurts so much, and that's why I feel you are trying to find these solutions constantly. Because how come I thought we could end up being happy, so happy? How come things are not going that way? Let's look at your oracle cards. Yeah, you guys just want your peace. Look at this. The first card we've got is peace. You just want your peace. Peace of mind, peace of heart. You just want to feel free. Feel free. And we've got so much imagery of butterfly, which is transformation, death and rebirth. Elevating, ascending. We've got this card transformation. I cannot stay in this situation any longer. And it's either this situation transforms or my attitude to it. And I do feel like the transformation is coming, the change is coming. And you'll find your peace. Then we've got this card square, and it says a challenging situation and a mountain to climb. Square gives me the feeling of Saturn, something hard, something difficult, it could be related to delays, to the lack of something, finances, opportunities, documents, whatnot. And challenges, very kind of hairy situation to be in, very uncomfortable, and I feel like you're very tired. It does feel like a challenge. It feels like a constant problem that needs to be solved, this connection. It doesn't feel like love. It doesn't feel like peaceful union. It doesn't feel like happiness you know you can have and you can feel with somebody. And then we've got this card flexibility. Yeah. With this flexibility, to be honest, I feel like you are ready for new. Many of you are slightly inclining towards maybe opening your eyes, lifting your head up and looking at the world, looking at your environment, opening up to other options, maybe seeing new people, or at least trying to imagine yourself with somebody else other than this person, however strange it might feel. With this flexibility, it does give me this mutable feeling of I have to be flexible about life. I have to give myself the options. I have to open another door if this one is not opening, if it's like shut, blocked. I do feel like some new doors will be opening for you. New environments, new people. Let's get some more cards. But I'm so sorry, pile 2. I have this incense that's burning and it always makes me cough. Pile 2. What can this relationship give you? Look at this. We've got this card, free yourself. And it says it's time to take back control of your life. Literally what I see you doing in the future with the Six of Swords. I'm gonna take the wheel of my vehicle, of my life, and choose the direction, change the direction, and go where I'm happy. Freeing yourself, taking back the control of your life. Let's get some more cards. Pile 2. What can this relationship with your person give you? We've got this card, firm foundation, and obstacles and challenges at the bottom of the deck. You guys, for some reason, I feel like this person is tied down to something, whatever it is, and there is this stubborn energy about them. You could change the situation so easily. I feel like you could say to them, you could turn the situation around in a matter of minutes, seconds. Just make that decision. You're not making it. You are not choosing this, us. You are sticking to something. Maybe it's some kind of tradition. Maybe it's some kind of family expectations. Maybe they're very religious or something like that, and you've got differences in your religion and their family is not allowing them to be with somebody like you. Just examples. And they're sticking to that stability that is probably not serving them anymore even. Pile 2. What can this relationship give you? Yeah, look at this. We've got this card, Hidden Path. And it says the marriage of spirit and matter. Yeah, it could have been that you've been trying to make things work. Find this balance between emotions, between the spiritual connection between you and this person, and practicalities of life, and working this relationship out in 3D, seeing each other physically more often, something like that. Building this relationship, foundation of this relationship, rather than leaving it all in the ethers, like romantic love. I feel like finding this balance was hard. You say you love me, but what are you doing for it in practical ways? With this Emperor, I do feel like this person was showing you all the signs that they will work for this connection, they will make it happen. But in the end, they got stuck. They are not removing themselves from the unhealthy attachment or stuck situation, restriction of some sort. Let's get an advice for you, you guys, in regards to your love life. Pile 2. What advice do you need in regards to your love life now? We've got this card, Healing. Yeah, it says healing. Positive transformation is occurring on the soul level. The answer to your question is yes. Very interesting. Maybe you came to this reading, you guys, with a question in mind, yes or no. So the answer would be yes. But again, healing is a huge message here with this peace card, with this transformation. Healing your mind, healing your soul, letting go of the attachment, trying to fix the other person, trying to fix the circumstances, realizing that you deserve peace. You yourself deserve peace. And if this person truly values you, truly wants you in their life, they will show up. If they don't, then somebody better will do. Will show up for you and love you in the right way. Let's get one more advice. Pile 1. What advice do you need in regards to your love life right now? Pile 2. Pile 2. We've got this card, Self-Sabotage. Even the imagery, as soon as I looked at this woman closing her eyes, it's actually very similar to this Nine of Swords. The way this girl is also closing her face, not wanting to look at something. Maybe you've been trying to calm yourself down, reassure yourself all of this time that, oh, they just need to take care of their parents. No, they just need to sort out their divorce with their partner. And it's been like 5 years they've been trying to divorce their spouse or whatnot. Or they just need to, I don't know, tend to their career and be promoted. That's on their priority list, like the first thing, their first priority. And I'm not gonna be too worried about it. I'm gonna be fine, minding my own life, doing things. I feel like you just kept trying to smooth the corners and not see the reality. And the message here on this card is, when you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. Most of the time it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals, it's that inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. And with the Six of Swords, it's literally your way opening up, the path ahead, the road opening up for you, and you finally taking off to better shores, to your happiness, to your stability, to that final dream of the family, the love, the commitment you always wanted to have. So this is all I have for you, Pile 2. I hope this reading was helpful to you. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 3, or everybody who chose this green aventuring stone. Let's see what can this relationship with your person give you. I'm really hoping your reading will be more positive than the previous two. Oh, and we've got the High Priestess, Thought, Three of Wands, Lover, the Lovers, and Melody. Woo! Sigh of relief, sigh of relief. This connection, this situation feels much more lighter than the previous two, and I'm so happy. It does feel like there's potential for romantic improvements, for reunion, if that's something that you are wondering about, looking forward to. Because in the past I'm seeing that there is a lot of silence and possibly secrets or misunderstandings, or things are not being put on the table between you and another person. With this High Priestess, it feels like there is a lot of mystery in this connection, a lot of magnetism, a lot of strong pull, subconscious attachment, but not enough clarity and truth. Like maybe you didn't have too many good thorough conversations. This is who I am, this is what I want, this is how I feel about you, this is what we could do from now on. Maybe you didn't talk like that. Maybe it was all like hints and I don't know, trying to charm another, or literally ghosting each other or something like that. That would be the worst case scenario, I guess, but it's also possible. And I do feel like you've been trying to find truth. You've been trying to understand the reality of this connection with this thought, trying to see some clarity. What are they really? What does this person really want from me? How do they really feel about me? Who am I for them? What's happening now? We've got this Three of Wands and Lover. It does feel like the situation is gaining momentum. Somebody here is making plans, is strategizing, possibly planning to approach you. For some of you, travel to you with the Three of Wands, or come up with the right way to do it, to court you or to communicate with you. They do have feelings, they do have very strong feelings, and it's like I made a decision, now I have to come up with the right way, the right steps to make things work between us, to get rid of the obstacles, challenges, and then literally take the steps towards you with the Three of Wands. As I said, for some of you this could be travel, or cutting the distance, whether physical or emotional, between you and them. For a few of you, it could already be happening here with the Three of Wands, since it's the present position in this connection. You could already be discussing things, or this person could be trying to approach you, like sending you texts, calling you, asking you out, making some moves. If it's not happening, then it's on the horizon, very close. And then with these Lovers, I do feel like there will be a reconnection, definitely physical, you being able to hug each other, or taking this relationship to a more closer, intimate state, engaging in this romance, in this sensuality, coming together. I want to say coming together. This is what this connection can give you in the future with this Lovers. I want to clarify it for some reason. I feel like there's something else in it. What is this Lovers card about for pile 3? So much passion, you guys. So much passion. It's like a new exciting chapter, or a new fresh start and very passionate one, very exciting one. Why can't I speak today? Is it an eclipse? Eclipse in my verbal abilities. My English doesn't want to cooperate today, but you know what I mean, you guys. So we clarified the lovers with the Ace of Wands, with the Two of Cups and the Nine of Wands. I feel like you might still be a bit worried, a bit on a wary side, but then the overwhelming excitement and joy and union with this person would feel like very overwhelming. And there's so much sensuality, so much romance, and it's like unity, literally uniting with this person. I do sense that very strongly for many of you. If you've been at a distance, or if this connection was based online, or the beginning stages, you will come together one way or another. Let's look at the bottom of your deck, you guys, to see the background story. We've got the Sun card. I do feel that there was this optimism and positivity initially about this connection for both of you, very hopeful energy. Maybe it made you kind of dream bigger, made you realize that life is good, life can be exciting, and maybe you could be totally yourself with each other without trying to seem almost like letting your inner child play. Let's look at your oracle cards, you guys. Talking about the inner child, oh my gosh. We've got this card, Milk and Honey, and with this card I always get drawn to this little elephant baby swimming in milk and honey. It's like basking in the sweetness of this connection, enjoying all of the sensory pleasures, and you know what they are: good food, good drinks, sensual things, intimacy is fantastic. It's like total pleasure, and it's still you can get this from this connection. You can get this feeling like you're just you've been thrown in the goodness in the beautiful romance, and everything is sweet and yummy and delicious and exciting. And then you guys, we've got this card, Protection. Very interesting. I do feel like this connection is somehow protected. It was meant to be, whether it's gonna last a lifetime, or I feel like it's just meant to be in your life for one reason or another, and we'll get more cards to clarify that. But I do see positive developments here. And it's also with the same magick, there could also be pregnancy. Remember, with the Sun at the bottom of the deck, clarifying this. So for those of you who are not planning, or who are not at that age anymore, not in a reproductive age, who don't want to have any more kids, disregard this message. For those of you who are planning, or for who it's possible, you're warned. I feel like it's a very fertile connection. Yeah, especially with all of this sensuality and passion that you've got. Then we've got this card, Libra, and it says consideration, fairness and harmony. This is the sign of partnership, of union, of commitment. The 7th house is ruled by the sign of Libra. So very likely that you'll get together and you will be in a partnership. This connection can give you that. And then we have this card, Fulfillment. And again, the sweet fruit that gives you the pleasure. All of these metaphors are floating around this connection for me. Definitely fulfillment on all levels, feeling the fullness, the beauty, the deliciousness of life together, falling into this pleasure together. And not just pleasure, but also commitment. Libra is a very fair sign. It's the good and the bad of the relationship. It's taking responsibility. Now we are together. We have to consider each other's needs, each other's preferences. We have to take responsibility for the health of this relationship, the future of this relationship. Let's get some more cards. Pile 3. What can this relationship give you? We've got this card, Make the Effort, and it says, great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. I love the imagery on it. There's 2 kids, this guy grabbing this girl's face and kissing her. It's just so beautiful and endearing, and it's like the whole world can wait. I just wanna smooch you. What's the word? I just want to snuggle with you, kiss all over the face. Yeah, beautiful energy. Let's get some more cards. Pile 3. What can this relationship give you? We've got this card, choose wisely. Very interesting. This is like the 7 of Cups energy in traditional tarot. There might be a little bit of a confusion. What should I do in this situation? What should I choose? Where should I go? Where should I take this relationship? What do I really want? Unsettling feeling I'm getting, unsettling, almost like not knowing what's best for you at this time. And I feel like what's important here is to verbalize your thoughts, your feelings, and being radically honest with another person. This is what I want. I'm not gonna settle for less. If you want the same, let's do this. If you want something different, maybe let's work on this, let's discuss. And if you're not on the same page, maybe we should part. Just being more clear. No deception. Makes total sense that we started this reading with the High Priestess, which is always keeping secrets, keeping the mystery, keeping the fog, keeping things under the rug and not sharing too much. 7 of Cups can be similar, like foggy, misty energy. And I feel like you need to step away from that, just like the progression of the reading. High Priestess, 3 of Wands, the Lovers. Getting real, getting honest. Being authentically yourself. What else? Pile 3. What can this relationship give you? Interesting, we've got this card attachment, and it says letting go, restriction, fear. And at the bottom we've got this card 9 of Hearts, fulfillment, harmony, protection. For some reason, you guys, I feel like something needs to be let go at first before uniting with this person in order to make this relationship work. It's either this idea that you need to stay mysterious, or you need to kind of not let on too much, not share too much, or maybe possibly it's a distance between you and them, something separating you, some kind of deception, some kind of distortion, letting go of something that is keeping this connection from coming together, from working out. Yeah, maybe it's something restricting you, something like challenges, difficulties, the world, problems, careers, practicalities of life, letting go of the things that are not allowing you to enjoy this connection. Let's get some more cards. Let's get an advice for you guys in regards to this situation. What advice do you need, Pile 3, in regards to your relationship? And we've got this card, Angel over me. It says protection card. Angel wings surround you. Trust. Replace fear with love. Very similar message to the previous one. You are eternally held safe within the arms of an angel. And remember, we had the protection card over here. I do sense a lot of protection in this connection. You might be struggling still with worry, with fears, with holding on to some beliefs or experiences from the past that are not allowing you to enjoy this relationship, sort of clouding your judgment or feeling wary. But in fact, you are protected, nothing to worry about. Just enjoy your journey, enjoy where you're headed, and this connection has a lot to offer, I feel. Let's get one more advice. Pile 3, what advice do you need in regards to this relationship with your person? We've got this card, reach out. And it says, we know you're reaching out right now for help due to a current situation. Support is as much about the physical act of accepting help where offered as it is about the emotional benefits and learning that it's truly okay to accept support, however it's presented to you. Maybe you guys just struggle to let go of control, let go of worry and having to manipulate the events or having to be in charge, and just receiving love, receiving affection, receiving support, receiving fulfillment, being taken care of, just like this woman. I feel like there is a reason why she's depicted pregnant in this card. Being vulnerable, being in the state of accepting. Yeah. It's like, I need to control the situation. Maybe you struggle to ask for help, or seem needy, or seem somehow like you need a relationship, because the High Priestess, the energy of the past, is somebody who's very independent, who's like a cat, who can stray away and walk on her own, and who knows when she's coming back. Maybe this is something you're holding on to, this dynamic or approach to relationships, and it's okay to reach out to others, to be attached sometimes to them, to ask for care, for love, for kindness, for affection. Overall, quite a positive reading. I do see that this connection has a potential, you guys. So this is all I have for you, pile 3. I hope this reading was helpful to you. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed, and I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 4, or everybody who chose this clear quartz stone. Let's see, what can your relationship with your person give you? And we've got Strength, Scholar, Six of Cups, Thief, King of Cups, and where is your last Oracle card? This is, oh, there it is. Oh my gosh, I lost it. We've got Melancholy. Oh, I got worried for a second because I remember pulling it. You guys, I do feel like this connection is quite promising. It is. Even if things are not going too well right now, I feel like there is a lot of love underneath, like the foundation for this connection. Emotional connection, heart to heart, soul to soul. Your person loves you very much. There is this deep emotional attachment. It's like the ocean of love that they've got for you. But in the past, for some reason, I feel like this relationship has taught you to be in control of your emotions, to not go too far with your impulses, to not act on them possibly, to be more reasonable, to not show maybe your affection even, to not be so impulsive, to not basically to control your urges, whether they are physical, emotional, like the pull you have for this person. I feel like it was a lesson for you to focus on yourself, mainly, to not give too much of yourself, too much of your energy to another, and kind of neglect yourself. It's as though, yes, I'm jealous right now. Yes, I'm passionate right now. Yes, I'm excited right now. But it's like, I'm just gonna feel this emotion. I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna face it. And I'm gonna work with it. For some reason, I feel like you were not expressing yourself enough. And it's like it was a big lesson for you. That's what this connection has taught you. Becoming more mature, possibly emotionally mature, becoming more self-sufficient on many levels, independent. But we've got this beautiful Six of Cups in the middle of in the center of your spread. I do feel like there is a potential for reconciliation, for coming back together, for making things work. There's this very nostalgic energy about this connection, very warm. a lot of kindness, a lot of softness, and good memories are coming back to the surface probably. I want to clarify the Six of Cups for some reason. What is the Six of Cups about for pile 4? Yeah, you guys, I do feel like there is a chance to reconcile, to bring this connection to balance. Especially if there is a separation or things are not going too smoothly, not going easily. If there was misunderstanding of some sort, a conflict, I do feel that there will be communication. We clarify the Six of Cups with the Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Temperance. Healing this connection. I feel a lot of healing. Even if things are heavy, things are difficult, maybe there was a difficult communication that took place or about to take place, like working things out between you and them. I do feel that there is a chance to heal this relationship, to bring more balance into it. Like this give and take of energy, who's giving more, who's taking more. Yeah, and then the future position with the King of Cups. I do feel that this person loves you very much. They want to show this love. They want to be there for you. And there's so much softness about them, so much compassion. And I feel like they're quite they've got a very soft personality. They could be a creative person or like somebody who's into history or travel or something unusual about them. Very deep soul, very deep personality. And I do see that they're very concerned about you. They want to be in your life. They want to express how they feel. Let's see what is this King of Cups about for pile 4. They will be taking steps toward you. Don't worry, pile 4. I do feel exchange between you and them, romance, sensuality. We clarified the King of Cups with the Three of Wands, the Lovers, Nine of Pentacles, and the Moon. Diving into that depth together. For some of you, there's distance between you and them. With this King of Cups holding a boat, and then with this Three of Wands, we've got a boat and this woman standing looking into a distance. I do feel that there will be travel or reconnection of some sort. And also with Lovers, it does feel like there will be a chance for you to hug each other, to feel this romantic energy of this connection, the intimacy probably for many of you. There will be improvements, you guys. That's something I feel very strongly. And rebalancing this connection, making it more balanced, making it more fair. Let's look at the bottom of the deck to see the background story. We've got the Five of Pentacles. Yeah, there have been challenges, feeling of lack. Maybe you were lacking this person's involvement. Maybe you were again separated. Maybe you felt like you were neglected in some way, left out in the cold, or couldn't act on your impulses, on your emotions. Just feeling sad, disappointed. But I do see much more emotional fulfillment coming in the future. Let's look at your oracle cards. Yeah, beautiful. The first card we've got here is serendipity. Luck, with this 4-leaf clover. I do see more luck coming into this connection. And with the Six of Cups, even the colors on these cards are very similar. Green and balloons, and this girl holding on to the clover like it's a balloon. It does feel like a fortunate chain of events and things improving and serendipitous moments, and maybe just support and guidance and coming in and helping this connection to improve. Lucky period. Then we've got this card forgiveness. Yeah, I do feel like it's either you, it is you that has to forgive them. I feel very strongly, forgive them or the situation, what happened in the past. Forgive the pain, the difficult period, maybe forgive their behavior in the past. Forgiveness is needed here in order for this relationship to grow, to develop. This card forgiveness. Then we've got this card house 3, or the 3rd house, and it says early learning, childhood relations, the rational mind, and communication. And it's interesting that it says childhood relations. In the 6 of Cups we've got these kids playing with the balloons and an older woman looking at them. Maybe this connection is also bringing up something from your childhood, some patterns of thinking, some ways of relating to other people, to partners, love partners, and something that needs to be relearned here and communicated as well, since the 3rd house is about communication, talking, discussing things. I do feel that there will be more exchange, verbal exchange between you and them. Maybe phone calls, texts, messages. Then we've got this card going forward. Yeah, I do see that this connection will have a new chapter, a new journey for the two of you. A chance to start over. I love how there's the sunrise and it's illuminating the path ahead. Let's get some more cards. Pile 4. What can this relationship with your person give you? We've got this card New Love, and it says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Very interesting. I feel like it's more so a new chapter in love, this moving forward with the serendipity again. But for some of you, to be honest, you guys, I feel like there will be a few of you who want this closure, who want to talk with this person, to talk over the past, to reconcile for a second, to get this closure and peace, and then move on to new. This will resonate for a few of you, I feel. For others, there will be a new chapter with this one, this person, like starting fresh, clean slate, new beginning. After forgiveness, after finding this common ground, after discussing things. Pile 4. What can this relationship with your person give you? We've got this card victory and success. Yeah, I do feel like there's still a potential for growth, for development. This connection can be successful with the serendipity, with this King of Cups. There is a lot of love here, a lot of genuine concern, emotional concern for one another. You can still reach the goal that you had together once for this connection. Let's get some more cards. Pile 4. What can this relationship give you? Pile 4. Okay, we've got this card Moonlight, and it says travel, romance, potential. Literally everything I just talked about throughout this reading. They can travel to you, you can reunite, you can fall in tune with the lovers, into this romantic, passionate exchange. And there is still potential for sure. There is a potential for this connection to grow, to develop. Let's get a final advice for you guys. Pile 4. What advice do you need in regards to this relationship? We've got this card Kuan Yin, and it says, enjoy the journey of life. Be not afraid of its mysteries. Take a chance and follow your heart. You are guided and protected by Kuan Yin, goddess of mercy, compassion, and transformation. If you have been wavering about proceeding with something that is dear to you, then this is your confirmation. Just do it. Whatever it is that you were planning in regards to this connection, whether it's to try again, to forgive, to give them a chance, to work on this relationship, or to move on for some of you again. I feel like I have to emphasize that. Just do it. Listen to your heart. Let's get one more advice. Pile 4. What advice do you need in regards to this connection? Pile 4. Interesting message. We've got this card, a mother's love. And it says, a mother's love is reaching out to you at this time and holding you close. She knows how much you miss her and wants to remind you that this special bond of love can never be broken. For those of you, maybe you are missing your mom, or your mom is away from you, or maybe your mom has passed, it does feel like she's helping you in whatever form she can, here on earth or up there. She's supporting you, she's protecting you from harm, and guiding you towards your happiness and love life. So, feels like an interesting, special message here. And at the bottom we also have this card, forgiveness, like a very powerful message of forgiveness, forgiving. And it says, holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. Like loud and clear in this reading, forgiving, forgiving. So this is all I have for you, pile 4. I hope this reading was helpful to you. I hope it gave you the clarity that you needed, the answers that you needed. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. Bye-bye.